Hello fellow exiles, today we're going to be crafting a Necrotic Armour Explode chest piece. I'm going to start out with budget version, let's get started. So first things first, we want to take item level 86 Necrotic Armour, and we want to slam a Crusader influence onto it. So that's what we have here, this is item level 87, that's fine. Going to now roll for tier 1 Explode. There's two ways you can do this, you can either use the Harvest Bench and do Reforge Fizz, which is faster, but it's more expensive. The other method you could do here is use Chaos Orbs. It's about 1 in 1,000 using Chaos. So let's start rolling. Okay, so we hit the mod we want to hit, T1 Explode. Next we need to isolate the prefix. So here we'll use an Annulment Orb. This step can be a little scary because we can brick the item. Okay, now we got a 1 in 3. Yeah, because we have that decent LE res, we'll do it like this. This might be better to do. I'm going to type with one hand here. Okay, add a suffix, remove a random prefix. Alright, we kept it, and we hit suppress. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot here. Now, I'm going to try to do some recombination. We're going to take another Necrotic Armour. I'll go ahead and take this one. Alright, so we're going to add our influence here. We're going to add Screaming Essence of Dread to it. We're going to try to hit percent, evasion, and energy shield. The reason we're using these Screaming Essence of Dread is because it's a non-native armor modifier, which cannot roll, so we also can't recombinate it. Unfortunately, this does block flat hybrid. Is that it? Okay, there's tier 1. We have life, so we're going to just YOLO and all to take off the life. We don't want the life on there. Okay, we got rid of the life, and then we just have suffix modifiers. Okay, so this is what we wanted. We have 1 modifier and 2 modifiers here. So I believe we have a 33% chance because we have 3 modifiers, but only 2 modifiers can be chosen. So let's go to King's March. I'm not 100% sure. I don't do a ton of recombinating, but from my research, this is how it should work. So we want to go to the recombinator. We could have done this in Hideout too, by the way, but put in both. So we want to do unpredictable recombination. So it's going to... We have 1 mod here it can pick from, and then we have 2 mods here it can pick from, but it can't pick armor. I'm pretty sure, but we'll find out here in a second. So it has, I believe it has a 66% chance to pick 2 mods. And it can't pick this mod. So if it only picks 1 mod, we could lose our explode chance. If it picks 2 mods, we should be good. So alright, let's recombinate. Perfect. Okay, so we hit our 2 mod here. And this might actually, this is almost keepable actually. I think maybe, this is pretty good because we have lightning res and suppress on the suffix already. So you could just keep this. It's not bad for a budget armor. We've got 2 suffixes we want. You could probably work with this. The energy shield recharge rate is not good, but we'll try to go all the way with this. Our suffixes are full. Okay, interesting. So we could do suffix to prefix, which is risky, or we YOLO annul here. It's a 2 in 5, it's a 3 out of 5 to not brick the item. Hopefully we don't get rid of any of the 2 stats we just crafted. If we get rid of explode, we're very sad. Let's see what happens here though. Alright, I think we got rid of exactly what we wanted. We got rid of the lightning res, which is fine. Unfortunately, these graphs do have like a lot of RNG steps like that. Okay, so now we can do prefixes cannot be changed. So now we're going to do reforge defense to try to fill up our prefix with that flat ES. Hopefully we don't get hybrid. Hopefully we don't get hybrid life mana. We'll see. We want to really just hit flat ES evasion. So that's the good thing to hit. Alright, so reforge defense. Let's see what happens. We hit not the worst, not the best. We hit hybrid. Stun and block recovery. So, decent, not great. Ideally, we wanted to hit flat evasion and energy shield. So now we'll do a prefix that cannot be changed. And depending on what you want here, and how you want to go about finishing this, is, it can be painful, but, you know, it depends what you want. So we'll probably just do fire, because I think we're just looking for an elemental res. So prefix cannot be changed. Fire, an 18 fire res. That's not great, but what we can try to do here is just see what we end up with for the other suffix. What you want to craft probably is dex and int, because that's really the highest weighted mod of something we don't want. Then we'll slam again, hopefully hit another resistance. We hit regen. So here, we'll probably go back and recraft it again. This is where you can kind of spend as much as you want to hit the good suffixes that you want to hit. We hit the same tier fire res. Not great. We will then craft on Dex Int. See what we hit. Okay, then we hit lightning res. So that pretty much finishes the chest there. Let's see. So here you would probably finish up, depending if you want lightning and chaos. So you could go with that. And there we go. So let's see how much a energy shield with a bunch of res and tier 1 goes for. It says 200 divines. This is not worth 200 divines. We can compare it here. Yeah, these are elevated. So this one's not elevated. So I'd say this is probably worth 20, 30 divines or something like that. But there you go, guys. So they're both pretty good, I think. A little bit different. We got pretty similar elemental res, a little bit better elemental res than this, but we have suppress, which really kind of does the same thing for our suffix. And we were able to hit a lot better evasion energy shield on this one with the Recombinator method. I would say the Recombinator method is a lot better. I think also in hindsight, I spammed Chaos to hit the explode chance on this chest, which I think is more cost effective. It takes longer though, so take that into consideration if you want to do it yourself. The bench is faster for Harvest Juice, but it's more expensive. But if you want to save the most money you can trying to craft it, I would craft with Chaos Orbs to try to hit that explode chance. And then, depending on what you end up with, how you finish the craft, I think the Recombinator method is probably the cheapest and less RNG dependent. It's a little bit more reliable. Yeah, I think you have a little higher odds with the Recombinator method. And there you go, guys. So that's going to do it for this one. And thanks for watching.